What? What? Are we live?
I think so.
Oh man, it is so good to finally see all of you great people out there. I am so glad you're here with us today. This is Sauce Bronson. We got a face to the name. Of course, you've seen him already because he was doing some Mario stuff you guys were watching. And I am, of course, that guy. And this is Bytes and Bros, brought to you by the Nuclear Heatwave Network.
That'd be us.
That'd be us, among other people, such as CBM, Dr. Love, some other people that I need to get more acquainted with, and I probably should know their names. And I apologize if I'm drawing a blank right now, folks. Of course,
we never apologize for blanks.
No, we don't. Saved me from spending a lot of money over these years. Anywho, welcome to our first live stream.
We're figuring it out.
We're figuring it out as we go. Of course, we will be refining. You are part of our maiden voyage. As you see, Sauce wants to get his beautiful face in here.
Oh, too much face. Too much face.
Too much face. And of course, we will be starting off our maiden voyage on the live stream with Puzzle Talk. It seemed to have the biggest reaction with the exception of the first and Metal Slug. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Please like and subscribe because we are going to be bringing you content. We want to get paid for it. Just kidding.
So
we
as
enjoy
you
doing it.
So as you chit chat a little bit, I'm taking care of some stuff on the other end.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
I believe Sauce is talking about the back end. Okay, we're gonna be playing Tetris Effect today, right, Sauce?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll get us in there in a moment.
But
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amateur Hour.
Amateur Hour, starring that guy, and well, Sauce is a hell of a techie. I mean, I try to act like I know what I'm doing, but I mean, you know, somebody once told me if you have confidence, you don't need to have skill.
Yeah, yeah. I had like I almost threw my computer out the window like 14 times a day.
A good thing you only spent $15 on it.
Yeah, about that much.
He goes, hey man, we go dumpster diving. I'm like, wow, we doing it off the third floor. But no, thank you for joining us. This is Bytes and Bros. This is the Nuclear Heatwave Network. We have a couple of different shows on here. We have upcoming shows for the network. But more as that is will be unfolded as we go. Like, please just give us some feedback. You like it, you hate it. We're here to make you entertained because nobody watches normal TV anymore.
No, not really.
Not at all.
Let's see, play. I'm like looking all over. Like I'm looking at this screen.
You know, and I don't know if anybody out there in viewer land can hear any of the music from the game. I mean, you obviously, if you're avid watchers on Twitch, YouTube, you name it. We know you get copyright strikes if that happens, and apparently there's a lot of dubstep people out there that get pissed off when their music's shown on our show. Didn't we get one taken down already?
Yeah, for something that wasn't even like it was for
Holio.
Yeah,
Go back and watch the episode because I tell you right now, I enjoyed it. Something about a giant hole that swallows things kind of hits me right here. Well, let's get on the ball now, Sauce. Sauce, has it been more than 2 minutes?
Let's just go yes, because I don't.
Okay, cock, balls, fuck. Now we can swear. I do the clean shit. I'm gonna make a nice little countdown timer for that stuff. Okay, am I supposed to hit a button?
Yep, just hit A, and then I should read
A again.
Yep.
A.
So this is the part where in Puzzle Talk, we just sit there and just chit chat.
This is true. And if
just talk about random stuff.
If you want more,
this is the wrong classic stuff, but I can't do instant drop, but whatever. So I went to the movies the other day.
Yeah.
Went to go see that rock movie.
I can't. Wait.
You can't quick drop.
Oh.
Yeah, because
you just said that. So you went and seen the rock movie. Who'd you go see it with?
Just me, myself, and I.
Oh, yeah, I would go with you.
Yeah, but me, I'm a type of person where I just like to get up and go and just do my thing.
Well, that's some fucking dog shit right there. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that. My awful. See, I am the guy on I believe I'm controller 2 right now. So Yeah.
And I'm not doing any good myself with this. I'm off to a bad start.
Like this. Like what the fuck is that? I just did it again. Son of a bitch. Anyway, so you haven't seen the Smashing Machine.
Yeah, Smashing was pretty solid. So for those who've seen The Wrestler, that's the closest to expect. So don't go into this movie expecting 90% UFC is not that.
No, it's a drama, correct? It's like all about I've always wanted to be the best. I'm going to be the best.
Yeah.
And actually having met that guy, he is not that eloquent. And I swear to God, if I ever see Mark, what's his face again?
Kerr, I think.
Kerr, I will deny everything I said. So any you cocksuckers out there are going to be like, we got this video of that guy, and he's like, who's that guy? I'd be like, I don't know who the hell that guy is.
Let's hear Mark Curry. Your movie was all right. Yeah. Come for us, you coward.
You come for us, you coward. We're not going to tell you where we live, though.
I live in Michigan. Come at me, you
exactly.
coward.
I live somewhere like right here. Oh, shit. I got to pay attention to the game. I don't want to lose.
But so usually if it's a premise that I like, I just go into the movie blind.
This is true. That's what I did with Judge Dredd.
And yeah, I haven't seen none of those.
He hasn't because he has no taste in movies.
Nah, I'm uncultured swine.
He doesn't like Godzilla either.
Nah, Godzilla's already. He can go back in the ocean. Now, even as a kid, I tried so many times. My Uncle James, God rest his soul, used to just put those on Saturdays when me and I would hang out at my cousin's house, and I'm just like, oh God, this movie suck.
Because we all know that our cousins were our first friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong with that.
That's true. Then you get a car.
But they
oh, that's Mario. That's
But overall, I mean, it was an okay movie. So the way that The Rock was trying to act in this movie, it was
half retarded.
No, it was so for those who out there who've seen Pain and Gain.
Oh, that movie's fantastic.
So the way that The Rock acted in that movie is that character is literally
Mark Kerr. No, keep talking. Keep talking. I can win.
That's literally how he acts in this movie.
So he acts half retarded, like a crackhead. Because The Rock was basically a crackhead in Pain and Gain.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah, man. He went to jail. I mean, look, I'm not disparaging any ex-cons. Okay, not everybody that goes to jail is a crackhead, but there are a decent amount of crackheads in jail.
Well, he was riding the white horse. I got
absolutely.
And but for the most part, like I said, it was an alright movie. Yeah, nothing to write home about, but he's trying to work on his portfolio a little bit. You can't be the jacked up guy wearing a gray T-shirt in so many of the same movies.
Well, I like how everybody's getting on his shit about you lost all that muscle. I'm like, well, there are actors out there that do method acting, but I hate to break it to The Rock and like Dave Bautista. Like your bread and butter is being a big buff guy.
And that's the crazy part with The Rock. He, his first movie, he wasn't really. He'd have to be a big buff guy. Well, like his
Scorpion King. His Scorpion King was.
I'm sorry, that was on CGI. I meant to say Walking Tall.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, The Rundown. I'm sorry.
The Rundown was fantastic.
Yeah, like he'd have to be a big jock for that or whatnot. And let's face it, when it comes to Batista, he's the best wrestler turned actor.
I don't know.
I will argue anybody with that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Who you got better than Batista?
Oh, dude, I'm talking about Mean Mark Calloway. He was a bounty hunter in Suburban Commando.
Well, yeah, so as far as this movie goes, like I said, it was a decent experience.
Yeah.
It was waiting for me to get out the house before the Lions game started.
Absolutely. And we won, by the way. I like how, you really notice how the fans say we won, like they were.
Oh, yeah, I am part of we.
Yeah.
I have put in the work.
Yes.
I have been through all the pain and suffering.
We have basically developed Stockholm Syndrome, or we're like kind of like beaten wives. And we do, here at Bytes and Bros, we do not condone domestic violence. But I do like my women like my shrimp.
All I know is I like my Lions, how
I'm joking, by the way.
Like the casino. I like my Lions how I like the casino winning.
Exactly. No, but seriously, yeah, we don't condone that. Anyway, Yeah, we have watched the Lions long enough to where they were like just getting beat on and beat on and beat on. We're like, they're going to change. They're going to change. This is their year, and actually, kind of feels like it's this their year.
Last few years feel like it's been our year.
No, that had been that was the cruelest joke though. That we were like, oh man, we're going to totally. Then everybody got hurt. Everybody got hurt. Anzalone.
Shout out to our homegirl Phyllis out there. She was telling me, yeah, apparently there's a guy at the bar that hates. But
oh yeah, you know who you are. Your nickname's Macho. You know who you are.
No pressure, but you know you got this.
You do. Oh shit! Did I win?
Yes.
Did I beat you on the maiden voyage?
The first time, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the first time. I'm gonna savor every minute. I might just quit right now, only because I'm not used to this.
Yeah, I messed up plenty of times because in this version of Tetris, they don't have all the tricks that the original has.
It's like the WNBA, no frills. Good fundamental, no dunking.
Yeah, I missed a lot of dunks in this run.
I know it's kind of old. It's a little bit of old news, but what are your thoughts on those people throwing those fucking dildos out on the court of the WNBA games?
I'll be honest with you. For a week, the WNBA was it probably had some of its best ratings since Canada Clark started.
I mean, dude,
that was like the only time I ever heard. That was like the only time I really heard the WNBA talk about,
except for the one like them protesting about equal pay or something. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm all for like them making money, but I'm sorry, but you're still making like six figures. I kind of just like shut up. I'm sorry, that's me. I'm like, you're making way more money than I'm doing. Right now, folks, you can help change that. Everybody out there can help change that. Yeah, right, Sauce?
I mean, you're wrong. But as far as, but listen. But when it comes to Detroit Lions,
get to the Lions.
I am we, and we are Lions. We are Rory, whatever that stupid commercial is. Listen, I have been through 0-16. I have been when that one player missed that one kick, and the Lions got kicked out the playoffs, and Matt Millen got here. We had to deal with Matt Millen for like half a decade.
Oh, wait a minute. How'd you win?
Better score.
That is the biggest load of shit I have ever seen in my fucking life.
And D stands for awesome.
D. Bunch of bullshit out there. Fuck you,
so let's see. Let's go back. I want to try this.
Fuck that. No, I won. I won that. I'm calling a victory on this shit. Reminds me of fucking of Trivial Pursuit. Like, I have a group of friends that will not play Trivial Pursuit with me ever. Because we were playing, and you know how sometimes, like, whenever you play those board games, it takes fucking forever. And yeah, I had all the pieces caught except for one. Everybody else had like two or three. They're like, oh, whoever wins the next piece gets to win.
This feels so much better.
Wait, what button do you hit?
I'll just press up for a quick quick drop.
I'm gonna beat you like this now. Oh, quick drop.
But yeah, my goal is I'm just trying to get into more watching movies. Really, my main goal is to just do anything but sit there and watch YouTube for like.
Hey, we're not saying hours. Hey, we're not saying don't watch us for 6 hours because we have we have value. We do. Not saying anybody else doesn't.
But usually my off days consist of me just like on a YouTube just wormhole, and then it's like 5 hours going. I'm like, what the hell happened the rest of my off day?
Say what you will about YouTube. I have learned to tie a tie. I have learned to make like a fish tank into some type of thing where I can like reuse corn for fuel. You can find out anything on YouTube.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't like that piece. Oh, there we go.
That's what I said last Saturday. He's like, I don't like that piece. Get out of my face.
Yeah, every once in a while you get a bad chicken wing. Yeah, it's a spot in Detroit, and it's this chicken establishment, and twice now, I paid a couple extra dollars to have all drums because drums over flats. Call me Little Drummer Boy.
No, you're not wrong. There's more meat on those.
But the cook, once again, this is twice now, where he decided to throw. There was like half flats in there. So I try to support local business because, granted, I could have just been one and done, but at the same time, we give McDonald's, according to McDonald's, they'll be on like their 60th second chance.
Yes.
So I try to support local business, but next time you give me flats again,
there's gonna be a reckoning, folks. There's gonna be
I say if you give me flats, then that's that.
Oh, nice.
You see what I did there? See what I did?
We're gonna have swag coming out soon, everybody, and we're gonna have a Sauce Bronson shirt that's gonna actually quote it just like that.
I got a lot of quotes. I don't know any of them, but they're
there. I have a little book, like actually follow him around and fill this shit out.
I mean, he's not wrong. Explains why it's not my only shadow out there. Reminds me of what's the name? Brick on Anchorman 2, when he was talking about he was being followed by a black guy home, and it was like, Brick, are you sure that's not your shadow? He was like, no, I don't think so. He was like, what happens when it's cloudy outside? He was like, my black friend goes away.
A lot of people shit on that movie.
Everything was good up until. Actually, I'm gonna let you go. Just go.
Everything was good until they tried to recapture the joy of that giant fight between all the news teams.
That wasn't my biggest gripe.
What was it?
It was when everything was okay until they went to that "I'm blind" segment.
Oh yeah, that was bad too.
Yeah, at that point it was like, come on, y'all. This is just
be better. Be better.
But then they came back with Dobie. Oh, Dobie. Hey, if y'all ever watch that movie again, when you sing it, just look at the little kid's face. He's got like the weirdest, like, I'm upset, but also I want this to be over with type face. Yeah. He's got his lip poked out, and it just looks so funny because it's out of place.
Man, a lot of people forget just how funny Christina Applegate can be.
Oh, yeah. And, as far as, speaking of YouTube wormhole, so somehow I went from one thing to another, and I ended up running into Dan Connor, videos from Roseanne. And
Dan Connor.
Yeah.
Better than Mitch Connor.
And they ended up having, I didn't realize this. We talk about TV dads. We talk about Bill Cosby. We talk about Uncle Phil.
We really don't talk about Bill Cosby that much anymore, so I hate to break it to you.
Well, we don't. Well, not here, but in my head, we do. But no, like Dr. Huxtable.
For the wrong reasons.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. I meant not Bill Cosby. I meant to say Dr. Phil Huxtable. My bad. Yeah. Phil Huxtable was a great dad.
He's a great dad.
I don't know much about how Bill was.
He never offered nightcaps to people.
Yeah. But as far as I would say Uncle Phil, Dr. Huxtable, and Dan Connor, best dads in television.
Yeah, I would say Uncle Phil more so than the rest of them. I don't. Him and Dan are like kind of neck and neck,
right?
Because I mean, like, Will kind of just showed. He's like, yeah, my nephew, and he's a fucking idiot. But he really wasn't that bad of a kid. I mean, compared to like, they always made it seem like, oh my god, he's such a bad kid compared to all these rich kids out in Bel Air. It was kind of normal. That's what they were going for, right? I mean.
Somewhat, I think they he was just, I think what it was he was just trying to find his place in the world, especially in a new environment that he obviously wasn't used to.
It's the atypical fish out of water scene.
There you go.
Movies and TV shows do it all the time. Look at the first Thor movie. Fish out of water. Oh my god, I used to be the god of thunder, and now I'm on Earth.
Fun fact: the first Wonder Woman movie was a better Thor movie.
It was. It's a fish out of water movie.
But yeah, I was just looking at Dan Connor. I'm like, I forgot how great of a dad he was.
Yeah. I mean, he'd pull up with Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
She bitched at him about fucking everything.
And they ended up
Dan.
And I remember as far as they used to talk. I remember when we were younger, they used to talk about best TV dads. One of them was John Amos' character. What was it, JJ Singer from Good Times. I was like, no, he was a father out of fear.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he died in like later seasons.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I got a great idea. Let's kill off the dad.
No, not the mom who ruined every sense of money making idea on the show.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she was the worst. But anyway, I was thinking, I used to say, like Senior was like great dad. And I looked back at it, I was like, no.
James. It's
James, yeah.
James and JJ.
Yeah. But I was like, yeah, he was a father. Yeah, basically, he was just a father out of fear.
You know who the worst dad in TV programming is? Ross. Ross from fucking Friends.
Oh, Ross had a kid?
Yeah, Ben. You never fucking you saw him for like a couple of episodes, and he's like, oh my god, where's Ben? I lost him at the zoo. And I'm like, really?
You know who also was a terrible dad was the father from Carl Winslow. He was
He
terrible.
busy hanging out with Steve Urkel, man.
Well, I would say he was a solid dad, but he was a terrible husband.
Well, dude, he was too busy trying to stop terrorists at Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh, but the way Harry used to just dog him like every scene she got a chance.
Well, she kind of sucked too, though. I mean, she bitched about everything.
But you know how he just put up with it. It was just, and I'll just look back at it. I mean, back then, obviously as a kid, you're not paying attention to that, and I'm just over here.
No, everybody is all about Steve Urkel on that show. And I'm sorry, I never thought Urkel was funny. That's just me, though. I get it. He's a nerd. But then they made him cool Urkel. Like,
oh, it's about Stefan Arkell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The lore behind that.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like.
Well, as a kid, I always had a vendetta with Urkel, and it wasn't necessarily with Michael Jai White himself. I mean, no, that's the wrong one.
Well, did you like Laura?
No, because kids used to always just call me Urkel and torment me.
Really?
Yes, kids are dicks.
Wait a minute, did you look like Urkel?
Well, back then, if you wore glasses, you were Urkel.
I can see that. Yeah. Because, like, with kids, you really don't, need much reasoning. Like, anything could be that.
Like, even back then, they used to call me Honker from Darkwing Duck.
Oh, God. The nerdy fucking shit.
Yeah. They walk by me, they'd be like, gosh, Gosling. Oh, man.
Dude, that's great. I might have been friends with those kids. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, Sauce. I wouldn't have put up with that shit. I don't like bullies.
Well, yeah, it was like, if you wore glasses, you got to be with Steve Urkel.
Oh my God, is that a second time?
Well, second time we dropping out, but you still got to beat my score.
I'm going to beat it. I'm beating it right now.
You're 27,000 away.
What? No, I still won. I think it's a matter of lasting, okay? Nobody ever lasts about the orgasm,
That's what she said.
It's exactly what she said. I win. I fucking win.
You know what C stands for? Awesome.
No. I won. No.
Ready to go? I'll say ready to go again?
I guess so, sir. Hold on, let me crack open another delicious sparkling iced caffeine beverage. I'm letting everybody know we will be having segments on the show. And please let us know in the comments if we want to do this live or not. I don't know if we can show me drinking alcohol on the show.
I know you can't do it in a commercial.
No, I can't go, oh, what a refreshing flavor. And it really, takes the edge off whenever a hard day of gaming. No, we're going to do a competition for fighting games, and every time somebody loses, somebody drinks.
My heart goes out to this man.
And he thinks he's just going to steamroll me. I think I have a higher tolerance than this guy. I don't need to win all of them. I just need to win some of them. That's my theory.
Mortal Kombat collection is coming out soon.
Stay tuned, folks.
God rest this man's soul.
Easy honker. That's fine. The thing is you can't come up with your own nicknames. I think if somebody comes up with their own nickname, it's
Are you talking like the Stanza tried to?
yeah,
T-Bone.
T-Bone.
I forgot what name they ended up giving him at the end. Because then some other dude, his coworker, took the name.
Yeah, and he got pissed off about it. It's just, and it's like a Big Bang Theory. Remember, like Howard wanted to be known as Rocket Man, and they called him Fruit Loops.
Yep.
Howard, your Fruit Loops are getting soggy.
Howard's mother was great.
Yeah.
My favorite Howard moment, I think, was in season 2. When she was like, Howard, did you? I'm going to the store. Do you want any thing when I come back? He was like, for God's sakes, Mom, I'm a 28-year-old grown man. I don't need any popsicles from the store. Howard, do you want cherry? Or do you want grape? Grape, Mom. He was like, cherry, Mom, please. Like, I like Big Bang Theory before they started adding all the extra characters.
Yes, yeah. There's something to be said about simplicity on shit, you know?
To me, it was starting to just become Friends.
Yes, and I wasn't the biggest Friends fan. I mentioned the Ross Geller thing, right? But I never really watched it. My buddy Mike Hughes, he and I were talking about, the worst, characters in sitcoms and stuff, and we're more than willing to talk about that on here, because I already got the material. Anyway, we just went through it, and he's a huge Friends fan, and he's like, oh yeah, he's the worst. I'm like, okay, go ahead. I have no frame of reference on here. And then I actually kind of went back and watched some videos and stuff of like Friends, because I'm not the kind of guy to be like, oh bullshit, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna do all this research. I really didn't care that much, but I was interested,
Okay.
Yeah, so I did it, and I'm like, oh, Mike's 100% on this. He is fucking awful. It's just like a show that I absolutely love is How I Met Your Mother. I think that show was so well written. Great show. Ted's a cuck. Ted is a complete cuck, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, you kind of suck, dude. First off, you're telling your kids about all these chicks you banged, like before you met their mom. You're like, yeah, so I woke up next to this chick who was drunk in my bed, and there's a pineapple next to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't do that. Why are you doing that, man? I mean, I get it now. Like after the show's over, hey, spoiler alert, folks. I'm gonna break it to you. I know the show just ended. Wink, wink. Like ended how many? 6 years ago?
So actually, I think the show ended 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's that. I don't know, but I mean, it's still good. It's timeless. Anyway, the mom died, so it makes sense why he's telling the story. But again, I'm not gonna fill them in. I'm like all the bitches I banged before I met your mom.
Right.
And Christy, if you're out there, you're my first. If you're listening to me right now, you're my first. I've never, ever, ever, ever done anything with anybody. That's producer Christy out there. Fuck. I'm going to shit the bed on this one so bad. Damn it. No. Is the comeback kid coming?
Prior to us getting ready, to go live on here, I was going to glance at a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of WWE, but then apparently they moved their time slot back to 8 o'clock. And I haven't watched wrestling in about a month. Actually, it might be more than that.
We have very good shows on here. On the Nuclear Heat Network that deal with pro wrestling. We actually ran a pro wrestling podcast for it. It was myself, Sauce Bronson, and Dr. Love. Dr. Love, hopefully you're listening to this. Wink, wink.
But when it comes to state of wrestling, I just don't have the desire right now.
No, man. Because I don't think they're putting out a great product right now. They just really aren't.
Okay.
I mean, you know me. We've talked about this in length, Sauce. In length.
That's what she said.
Oh, we got him. Anyway. But, I mean, sure, everybody will be like, well, wrestling's evolved. I'm like, well, not really, because it. Look, I understand. It's a grown man's soap opera.
Yeah, I call it redneck anime.
It's redneck. That's fantastic. I never heard that, man, and I used to work.
Well, I have a buddy. Shout out to my buddy Connor. He used to always talk about how King of the Hill is the greatest anime. I don't know. got an explanation. I just took it for what it was to laugh, but continue.
I think. Well, I'm going to divert to King of the Hill for a second. Any of the episodes of King of the Hill with involving Cotton or Hank's backstory is fantastic. Like the one where you found out that he had a brother in Japan.
Yep.
That's one of my all-time favorite episodes. Or he found out that he was born in New York.
Fun fact: every time Bobby did some type of overly manly thing, Hank was never around when it happened.
Yeah, Cotton was.
God, yeah, for a couple of them.
Yep.
Hello, Hank. Hank's wife.
Hank's wife. God, dude, get the voice down. That's why I've been working on my Yajirobe from Dragon Ball.
Hey, did you just finish Dragon Ball?
I finished the original Dragon Ball watching it.
How was that?
Very dirty. I can't get over how fucking dirty that cartoon was.
Those folks over in Japan, you know, they
know they're doing it right, man.
They know what humor is over there.
Well, the thing is, and they're so reserved. They're such a reserved people, and that's cool, man. They vent it that way, and that's cool. Good for them. It's not like they're hanging out in Amsterdam. We have nothing against our fans in Amsterdam. This country is lovely. I've been there.
You say sometimes they can be full of Amsterdams.
Oh, yeah. One district in particular. Yes. It's an interesting place.
And it's known as the Amsterdam.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell some people out there, if you live in the United States, you need to just leave the country just once.
No, you don't.
Go anywhere. Go Canada. Go to Canada for all I care. Just to see a difference, just a difference. I mean, you can see difference in states, but we're basically pretty unified in the United States. It's just good to get a little perspective.
It's right. Go ahead.
Well, that's it. The rant over.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to Canada. I didn't know what poutine was.
So you did leave the country.
Technically, yes.
And it changed your life when you learned about poutine, didn't it?
It was pretty dope.
Yeah, shit's good. It's really good, especially when you make your own when you get home.
But my first impression, where I got it from, wasn't the best impression.
No. The good.
Just take a while to guess where I got it from.
I don't know, Denny's.
No, I don't know if they have Denny's over there, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't Denny's. It was fast food.
KFC.
Nope. KFC probably would have been better.
McDonald's.
Nope.
Tim Hortons.
That would have been cool though.
Go on.
Taco Bell.
Got it. Taco Bell. That doesn't surprise me because fucking Canada is wacky land because they milk in bags, ketchup chips, maple syrup candy. All of it. I mean, it's very. But I did not know they served poutine at Taco Bell.
That was the first time I ever had poutine was Taco Bell. I was like, French fries are gravy. Sign me up.
First off, I didn't know either one of these aren't served in Taco Bell in the United States. Oh, shit.
They have a little Caesars over there. It's called, I believe it was called Pizza.
Pizza.
I was like, wait, that's the commercial.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was there.
I learned something new every day, Sauce. I appreciate that.
And I found out what Canada, what they lack in cigarettes, they make up for in alcohol.
Yeah. Canadian beers like moonshine.
Yeah, but the cigarettes, throw them in the garbage.
Why do you think Dino Bravo got murdered? I'm not laughing that Dino Bravo got murdered. I'm just saying he got killed because he was smuggling cigarettes for the fucking like a crime syndicate. Like you're a pro wrestler, he made good money in the 80s, all right? And he's like, I know what I can do. I'm gonna smuggle cigarettes.
And the only reason why I know this is because an ex-friend of mine.
What happened?
Oh, he left me in a whole nother state.
Oh yeah,
because of a whole nother time zone because of another mutual friend. So that was his way of, I guess, getting back. But last time I checked, he was dealing with some type of cancer. So hopefully God does his work. But anyway,
wow.
But anyhow, they the only reason why I know this because the ex-friend of mine, he was dating a stripper over there.
That's usually how it starts.
And he ended up and what she was telling us about how she loves American cigarettes.
I like American.
And she said because the Canadian ones are just terrible. And I'll never forget this. She had a friend that came over, and her friend tried American cigarette, and you would have thought she had the fattest blunt ever. It was like that scene out of Pineapple Express when they smoked the double, I guess you want to call it double doobie, where they both smoked from both ends. And they were just like coughing their little hearts out.
Is that the one where they're like? That's the scene where they're like hanging out in the woods, thinking they're like.
Well, before then, before they basically got chased out. This was when you got introduced to James Franco's character.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I can't smoke this by myself. So Seth Rogen goes over there and smokes with them. And you think they're both about to just die because of this double joint thing that he put together. But that was basically what this girl recreated when she hit that Newport, the American Newport.
And it's a fucking Newport. That's what makes me smile.
I tried cigarettes once. I was like, this tastes like glue. I'm good.
My mom smoked like a chimney for a while, and for years. And she finally quit.
Yeah.
Fun
fact: my grandmother, God rest her soul. I didn't know growing up, but she used to smoke crazy cigarettes. And my mom, God rest her soul too, she made a bet with my grandmother. It was something along the lines of if my mom graduated from high school or something, or basically I had like graduate. Or I'm sorry, well, it got like straight A's or something. I think it was on something along basically it was something along the lines of my mom getting like straight A's.
Yeah.
If she got straight A's on her report card, then my grandma would have to give up smoking cigarettes.
Nice.
And yeah. So before I came into the world, I didn't even know that. So by the time, I got introduced to my grandma, yeah, she wasn't smoking cigarettes. Instead, she was working at lottery every night at 7:30. She'll tell everybody, like, all right, y'all know what time it's 7:30, turn to channel 4. I need to see those numbers.
You still, you still waste the same amount of money, I guess.
But apparently, then my mom told me that she kept a notebook of all of the lottery stuff, so she would see like how the numbers were hit.
So she was doing some like number counting, like I don't know what it's called.
I don't
know. There's like a theory out there, like a mathematical theory of how people do that. Like certain people win it more than once. They figure out like, oh, there's only so many times this number can actually be played. I'm not going to go too much into it because I know jack and shit about it.
Right. But apparently my grandmother had it down to a science on, like, I guess, what numbers to bet on or not. She did pretty decent. I was like, because growing up, all I heard her do was complain about not winning the lottery. I didn't know she had success.
Yeah, like I know this guy named Joe. He was actually like a pro poker player out in like Vegas, and he finally moved back. But he he had people like sponsor him to win pots and shit. That's nuts. I mean, that's not all luck. That's not all luck though. It takes some skill. It takes some skill because I've seen people like straight up like murder me in playing cards, and be like, yeah, well, I didn't have anything. I'm like, well, fuck off, man. This is bullshit. But I can't blame the guy for being good at something.
You know what's stressful when it comes to cards, especially from a black person, such as myself.
Uno.
No, Uno. I do Uno today. You know what's a stressful card game coming from a black person such as Exhibit A here.
Exhibit A, yes.
Is I'm gonna put this piece somewhere.
Title your sex tape.
But spades. I never learned how to play.
It's the same thing as euchre.
Yeah, I never learned how to play, and then when people try to teach me, they get annoyed. They just turn into a super stressful thing.
Yeah. So I hate to break it to you, there's just some people that aren't good teachers.
Oh, damn it, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. Victory is mine.
You gotta be like, what's that? You gotta be like, Trebek, there's mine.
No, that's Sean Connery. And if you know who Sean Connery is, we're pretty sure you were born before the year 2000. Okay. Shit.
Well, yeah, spades, like people just run, and I just sit there. They're like, "You want to go?" I'm like, no."
What do you say? Let it ride.
Oh, damn, that's a piece I need. Hold on. God damn it.
You're just like setting me
you only,
up.
you only 16,000 points from
Eat all the shit, Sauce.
Oh, shout out to Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Great live show. Canuck Buck for the win. And shout out to Stephanie. Where is CMB at? He ain't here.
He ain't here. He's more than willing to join the show whenever he gets around to it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's somewhere in America. I just don't know where.
I'm pretty sure he's doing a hit on somebody. I didn't say that out loud though.
No, I always picture CBM as a guy who's eventually just gonna have like a Rise Up Resistance team against Google when Google finally decides to
take
over
I
the
do that.
race.
Hey, I would do that.
Would you though?
I would. I need purpose, Sauce.
And once again, guys, this is just two guys
shooting shit.
Just shooting shit.
You should catch our regular show, which we're letting you know we did our special live. You cheating, FOB.
Oh, damn it!
That's what you get. Our live shows are probably going to be on Thursdays from here on out, and we're going to do a recorded one, which will be like maybe a couple days before, for Mondays to drop.
Or whenever we want to, because you know why? Because this is our show.
It's a no nonsense show.
No nonsense show.
We don't crap from anybody
on our show.
Now, I'll tell you right now, if you know what the skit is and you know what that is, send us something in the message, put it down, and Sauce will send you a present.
I'll see you something, all right.
This is a dog tag.
Oh God! Because the internet can be so dumb sometimes, I would really love to play the actual music for this, but
Oh, I know it does slap. It's really good.
Slap like my dad's belt, I swear.
Yes, it does. I actually don't know how I heard your dad's belt slaps, but I assume it's pretty good.
Yeah, so my dad and I had like a Rick James, Charlie Murphy relationship.
When you smacked him in the face?
No, I wasn't that brazen.
Oh.
No, he was a black father. I wouldn't have lived to see this day.
Remember we were talking about good times?
But no, like I'll get a pre-whooping speech, get my 10 legs, and post-whooping speech. It was good again.
Yeah. You walk it off. You learned. You took your licks. Yeah.
And, it was like season finales,
Season finale. That's just...
Because I only got a whooping like maybe no more than 3. I got no more than 3 whoopings a year. So it was just be a culmination.
So it's like a big holiday.
Actually, I've gotten whooping on a couple holidays.
Yeah, that's usually what happened to me too.
And it was most of it was because my dad didn't want to be bothered with it, but I kept working for it. So
yeah, you won't let something go, right?
Nope.
It's
funny. In 2025, things haven't changed.
Nope, I will not let this go.
Nope. Yeah, because still getting whoopings now. I got my dad's coming over for a paddling in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you better believe that's a paddling.
Oh man. Let's see. But yeah, going back to the beginning, my goal is I will, just start watching more movies and stop just coming home and being consumed by the YouTube wormhole for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Wondering what happened to life as I knew it.
I mean, that's admirable. It's a good plan.
So this is how people have like New Year's Eve, New Year's goals.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just say this is October resolutions.
October resolutions. They say you don't aim high, you'll never be disappointed.
I used to have a yearly black resolution.
Oh, right.
I used to set up for on Juneteenth, but
Juneteenth.
But I never followed through. It was supposed to be learn how to play spades. That was in Juneteenth of 2022, and here we are. I still don't know how to play spades because learning is stressful.
I can teach you if you want now.
That's what Martin Luther King would have wanted.
It's true. I agree, Sauce. Yeah, absolutely 100% on that one. I imagine a world.
Oh, somebody hasn't seen CBM in a while. CBM is kind of like Groundhog. He just shows up.
It's true.
Oh, that's the wrong piece. There we go.
But it's always nice when you see him. It's always nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, because he was helping me deal with my stressful moment today of trying to figure all this crap out on PC. And yes, I'm gonna be one of those guys for a minute. Yes, everything on Mac is better.
Oh,
but
God.
yeah, I'm gonna be that guy now.
That's not. I know I'm that guy. I'm that guy. You don't associate my name with that kind of think. I think not.
You gotta be like my man, like, because I will ruin you. I will ruin you. I will ruin you. But all of this was so much easier to do on the Mac. But the only problem I ran into on the Mac, and I think it's because it's just the hardware. So I'm using an
antiquated.
I'm using a
antiquated.
Yeah, antiquated antiquated HD60, also known as El Gato.
El Gato, which is Spanish for
the Gato. But
any of our Spanish friends out there want to correct me, I am more than willing to listen to this.
I know El Camino stands for the Camino.
I just thought it stood for Jesse Pinkman.
You might be right.
I might be wrong.
But on the Mac, I can do everything but game capture. And I think it's just because I have a Mac Mini, the M4, and with silicon chip, it's weird. So I can first get this piece right. Then
you just keep setting me up, man. I'm gonna stop using the fucking joke.
But for some reason with Apple Silicon, I can load up the game capture app and everything comes out straight. But for some reason on OBS, it just would not show.
I didn't say no nonsense show.
Yeah. and OBS didn't take any crap from
nobody
from what I was trying to do for the show. And also, I did set a goal for myself, once the world stopped, no longer caught on fire.
Yeah.
To, go out and see stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean by traveling because who's got time for that? But like going to concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
And one thing I always love doing, like a lot of people love going to actual concerts and shows.
Didn't you go to that JoJo Siwa concert?
No, that was not me.
Oh, okay.
But
are you sure?
Nah, that wasn't me this time.
Are you positive? I don't know.
Oh shit! I messed up my piece.
Yay!
Oh, but I can make it with
that guy with the distraction.
But usually, I enjoy a good wrestling show.
Yeah,
but thanks to TKO, they got their damn mind now.
Yes, seriously, eat a dick, TKO. I look, man.
Eat them like cranberries.
Yeah, exactly. The prices are fucking ridiculous now.
So to give y'all some context, I went to because normally they do their shows in arenas.
Yeah.
So normally at Little Caesars Arena, that's for Detroit folks. Normally a good solid show on I should say a seat on a lower bowl. I'm like 15 rows away from the floor. That would have ran me probably $100, maybe 110 on the high end.
Right, because wrestling was not supposed I don't know how to put this. It's for people that do not have a ton of disposable income.
Yeah, it's meant for a lot of times for families, like you said.
Yeah, for families, like they have soccer practice. They got all kinds of shit they're spending money.
Because at the end of the day, it's theater.
It is. It's theater. It's a soap opera. It's
once again redneck anime.
Right.
But now they're saying the $100 seat is going to run me $180. So that's where AEW comes in. So I'm like, I'll just go check you guys out.
Yeah, but their prices are creeping up too.
No, not as crazy as the E though.
Oh, the E? Yeah, absolutely.
No, $80. I got me a decent seat on the floor.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I watched some of these matches, and the matches kind of all look similar.
Yeah, I would say especially for the WWE side, because granted, WWE is somewhat smart because they do have their own recipe format of how to wrestle for them.
Yeah.
Unlike AEW, where everybody comes in with these different styles, and they wonder why you get all these crazy botches.
Right. Well, I mean, look.
Damn it! That was
the other guys know how to work those styles. The thing is we start talking really broken up because we're trying to figure this shit out, and it's coming down real fast. I'm talking about the game, folks.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I got this. Shit, I don't got this.
I don't know where this is going. Yeah,
that's opera singer sauce right there.
Yeah, we're falling apart over
here. No!
Hey, you sound like Jimmy from King Hill. No, Jimmy didn't want to be there.
Jimmy, no!
All right, we on a prayer right now. Don't worry.
How are you getting such a high score compared to what
my brain is turned off.
No, I don't get it though. You're just breaking the blocks, right? I mean,
maybe setting up combos and whatnot. We have to go to the game facts to figure this out.
Bill Belichick has something on Udemy on how to win on Tetris, and I was really trying to learn how to do this.
And then when you got done, you were on your way to Cincinnati.
Yes. Dude, shows you how good that did.
I told my buddy yesterday after the Lions game because we played the Bungles.
The Bungles. Oh, come on. They did an all right job with all those flags.
Yeah.
Got thrown out for
But as far as the Bungles go in, I was like, damn, we're no longer on to Cincinnati no more.
No.
We're on to Kansas City. Which is, they actually have 7-0 right now.
I think they're known for their San Francisco treat sauce.
Oh, the Natties? The Natty folks? Oh.
The Rice-A-Roni people.
Oh. Somebody tried to tell me yesterday at the bar, because like I said, we stay in, the lower Metro Detroit in general. And someone tried to explain to me, from Detroit to Cincinnati, yeah, it's only 2.5 hours. I said, there's no way.
No, that's no, unless you're driving like the guy from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's kind of.
I was like, you can get to Cleveland and you get to Cleveland.
Why would you ever want to go to Cleveland?
I picked up a TV there once, and I got it for.
you sound ashamed. You're like it's like the walk of shame. You're like, I went to Cleveland before.
Yeah, I had to step foot in Ohio.
I like Cedar Point.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all they got to offer over there.
Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, and Football Hall of Fame, which, by the way, y'all should go to at least once in your life. But anyway, I was getting off track, but
no, not with this.
But as far as I picked up. So I love retro gaming, especially because when the world was on fire, I found out there was a whole community as far as modding and stuff when it comes to retro community. But I found a Sony PVM TV, and those things go for absurd pricings. Like before COVID, I probably got a 20-inch TV for like maybe $300. Then when the world caught on fire, it went up to like $1,200 because people are the worst.
They are the worst.
But 2 years ago, a buddy of mine, we have this hobby where we just go on Facebook Marketplace and window shop.
It's true.
And he told me, he was like, yeah, this guy's selling them at a warehouse for $400 bucks. I was like, hot diggity damn. And round trip to Cleveland, 5 hours. So basically now we're going to, now that all this Tarantino nonsense.
What are you talking about, Tarantino?
No, I'm just going all over the place.
Yes.
Like in his movies.
Oh, so you're starting at the beginning and ending in the front?
Yeah.
That's I know I'm going for that.
But so anyway, the guy at the bar was like, yeah, from Detroit to Cincinnati, it's only 2.5 hours. I said, there's no way, because Cleveland is way closer. Cleveland's like 2.5. So
yeah.
I was like, whatever you smoking on, just stick to your beer, sir. I didn't say that, but that's what I thought about it.
You probably thought it was a gay joke too. And you're like, don't say that. Don't say that ever.
I mean, he was an old man, but that old man strength a little alcohol in you, something else.
Dude, no, man. I saw this. Okay, it's my dad. My dad was like 66 at the time. He's still alive. Farm boy. He picked up a baby cow. Like, those things are fucking heavy because it fell outside the fence.
Yeah.
He's like pumping himself up. He's like, come on, Tim. And he's like, ah! And like over the fence. I'm like, holy shit. Hey, that's cheating. You paused the fucking game.
I'm sorry. When you said go on to
What? My dad's awesome.
I know that, but I just like expect to hear that part.
Yeah, he was going Super Saiyan.
Because I picture him, like, from my perspective, I'm looking at him at the fence, and he's just sitting there like, come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim.
It was like 11:30 at night, and the mom cow had given birth. Oh, fucking nice. Anyway.
My bad. I paused the game.
I'm not going to say Sauce cheated, but Sauce cheated.
I might have.
But no, he it's like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night. Like he was psyching himself up. I thought this is a guy that has a fucking pacemaker and shit like that. And I'm like, I mean, I hope I didn't just sit there and watch my dad do this, right? I'd make sure like the other things the other cows weren't getting out and stuff because the baby popped out on the other end.
Ooh.
Outside of the fence, and the mom couldn't get to it, and the mom was flipping the fuck out. So that's why my dad did that. He's like, come on, Tim.
Would you say it'd be funny if you went to the mom cow, but hey, don't have a cow, man?
I don't think she would have understood. That's actually pretty funny. I wish I would have thought of that. And if I laugh, that's all that matters.
So when we get this time machine, we're not going to do anything else significant. We're just going to go back in time so you can use that joke.
Yeah, of course. Shoot Hitler. Come on. I just got the feeling like I'd miss and hit somebody else. And next thing you know, people are like born with assholes in their face.
I just hit him with the dab. He wouldn't even know what to do after that.
The dab.
Like, he just go home like, we're not, no more war, no nothing. They're like, why? Why, Because I just
fuck it. It's fuck it. That's why.
Like this dude just came out of nowhere.
He dabbed me.
It was the crispiest dab, and I don't know what am I doing in my life now.
Poland. My bad.
I just wasn't ready for that.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Tetris is not my personal favorite game of all time, but it is the greatest game of all time.
It really is. It's I read somewhere it's the game played by the most people.
Yeah. I mean, imagine what would happen for the Game Boy if it didn't get bundled with Tetris. Would it even survive? Would it have been like the Virtual Boy?
Oh, the Virtual Boy was a fucking mistake. Everything was red.
Yeah. And I didn't know until 2019, there are people out there that if they're in the red room, they get like headaches and stuff from it. I didn't know this was a thing until 6 years ago.
No shit. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So, like, for example, like, once again, for the wrestling folks out there, so Bray Wyatt, when, he would come out as, like,
how?
The Fiend.
Okay, look at everybody. My score says 81-82. His is 58-035. How?
How, Sway?
I kept the same pace with him for the most part. He had a lot more. I don't get how there's scorings going on.
Maybe because I'm getting rid of them in chunks.
That makes sense.
I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, so with the red, so...
Yeah, the red Virtual Boy.
Yeah, so apparently, so in wrestling,
there's
a Bray Wyatt, God rest his soul. And when
last great psychology worker that popped up.
Yeah, he just got it in his own way. That was the only bad part about him.
Yeah,
they gave him too much control.
They did
creative control. But anywho, so when he come out as his demon moniker, the Fiend, the host.
That's so good. They just dropped a ball on it, man. I love that part of his gimmick.
Oh, it was dope. And so what ended up happening, because the arena would turn red when he was out there. And there was some people that had to leave because it was just like it was too much for them.
It was too red.
Yeah. You could say they wasn't ready to rumble.
Dad joke.
I've been sitting on that for like 5 seconds. Oh, damn it all.
That's what happens when you get plucky. I like how Tetris goes from 0 to 1,000. It's like fuck you.
Yep. Wasn't like this on the old Game Boy.
Absolutely not. Like you bricked how many Game Boys?
Not yet. Me, I haven't bricked one yet.
Yes.
But when I finally do learn how to solder, oh, it's coming. I'm gonna be the bane of those Game Boys' existence.
Oh, I see that you got a bad motherboard. I'm going to mold it.
And when I brick my first Game Boy, that's gonna be a paddle.
That's a paddle, and I'm gonna buy you the Bane mask.
You know, speaking of Bane,
yeah.
once again, I was watching this Rock movie yesterday. It just goes back in my
The
brain.
Smashing Machine available in theaters right now.
Yeah, we're not promoting it. I mean, we're not.
I mean, it's the same. We couldn't if they didn't want us.
Rock sponsor us, you coward.
Yes.
But anyway,
well, even drink your crappy tequila. That's not actually crap. It's actually
yeah. That's my coworker said it was good.
it's actually not bad.
I told him I took their word for
it. Yeah, you don't drink tequila, do you?
So when I drink, it has to be like a special occasion type thing.
Mm.
Anyway, so every time I watch Rock movies, it just goes back in my brain where I'm just like, there was a missed opportunity in life where we could, like, Rock would have been a much better Bane than what's the name?
Well, first off, Bane is supposed to be South American.
Yeah.
They're like, I got an idea. Let's get the most English guy we can think of, Tom Hardy, who has a very bad Gaelic like accent to his voice. And then they're like, okay, now we're gonna put this crab over his face. So you can't really understand what he says through his terrible accent. And they're like, just talk normal. And then he starts talking like this. And it's rough. It's rough. It's not a bad movie. It's my least favorite out of the
you know what it is?
trilogy.
You know why the movie gets such a bad rep?
Why?
Because it came after the Joker.
Oh yeah, no. That's a very, very high bar. It's very high. It's just like, and everybody shits on Jared Leto's performance as a Joker. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't great, but I mean, there was a couple of factors that went against that thing. One, the design was stupid for the Jared Leto Joker. 2, it came after Heath Ledger. 3, the fucking studio butchered the Suicide Squad. Fuck off, Sauce.
Gotta be, yeah, let's see, 4-hour drive from Natty to Detroit. Yep. When are you having your next giveaway? We'll get back to y'all on that one. But where I was going with this was, I was, just watching Rock's movie. I'm like, man, he would have made a great Bane. Because first of all, he had the physical.
Oh yeah.
He had the body.
He looked like Bane.
And Rock is like what, 6'6", versus Tom Hardy, who's probably what, 5'10", maybe.
No, he's kind of tall. He's like, I think 5'10", 5'11", almost 6 foot. I'm fucking around. No, he's short.
I'm just calculating my brain like, okay.
Wait, hold on.
But like,
how many?
I was like, man, it would have been. Just imagine that fight scene, the one Rock just breaking, Bale's back.
Oh yeah,
or not?
Because it looked a little campy the way he picked him up. He's like, "I want to break you first. You or your body."
He just bounced off his leg. I was just like, I couldn't just let it hold.
Anybody out there in viewerland, like, if you've read the Nightfall comic, which is, they used inspiration from that for, the Dark Knight Rises, which is the stupidest idea to name a movie that when it's the last part of a fucking trilogy. But anyway, I digress. If you look at the video, if you the image of Bane breaking Batman's back in Nightfall, he's like straight up throwing him on his back and pressing down with his hands on his chest and his legs.
Like a croissant.
You've seen it, right? You've seen the image of him doing that?
I was alive during the 90s.
Yes, you were alive during the 90s. And that was a good decade. Yeah, anyway, so so it's devastating, the artwork in there. And this kind of, he's like, I want to bounce you off my, like, I didn't see how he could have broken.
Yeah, because like if he would have just broke him down, even like obviously the human body can't be shaped like the letter U, but you would have just held it there. But that's
would have went piggity pop,
and Christian Bale would have definitely had to stop. But anyhow, but ladies and gentlemen, we're glad that you were able to stop by for our first live stream, and we're also thankful that it didn't fall apart.
We didn't fall apart. No one died. No one died, folks.
The computer didn't die. the microphone still works.
It's true. I mean, it's moving.
Shout out to my Nintendo Switch 2.
And shout out to you, everybody listening and decided to chat with us. Please, thank you joining us again. We're probably here next Thursday. It's going to be every Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Ish. Once again, it's our show. It's a no-nonsense show. We'll be on anytime you want to on our show. But you want anything else before we head on out?
No, man. I've been talking way too much. But thank you for joining us, folks. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, share this shit. We love doing it. If we could do it all the time, we would just make that much more and you'd be more entertained. And guess what? You'd fall down the YouTube rabbit hole as well, or the Rumble rabbit hole, or the Twitch.
Or the Rumble hole.
The Rumble hole, or the Twitch drain.
We'll figure that
out. I'm thinking. I got to work on it. But anyway, yeah, thanks for coming here. Like, subscribe, please share, because we like it doing it. Yeah.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
he's speaking vowels.
Y'all be happy, be healthy, be safe, but most importantly, y'all be good.
Peace.
Hey, I did it right on the first try.
Peace.